On New Year's Day, January 1st, 1953, country music lost its brightest star. Hank Williams was just 29 years old when he died in the back seat of a Cadillac on the way to a concert in Canton, Ohio. His career had lasted only a few short years, but many believed country music had lost its future. What happened next surprised everyone. Instead of fading into history, Hank Williams became an even bigger star after his death. In the weeks that followed, fans rushed to buy his records. Radio stations played his songs almost nonstop, and MGM Records still had unreleased recordings waiting in the vault. One by one, those songs began reaching the public, giving Hank something almost unheard of, a successful career that continued long after he was gone. One of the biggest examples came just months later with Your Cheatin Heart. Released after his death, it became one of the defining songs in country music history, and Take These Chains from My Heart followed, proving that Hank's voice was still reaching new audiences. His influence spread far beyond the record charts. Young singers studied the emotion in his voice and the honesty in his songwriting. George Jones often called Hank his greatest influence. Merle Haggard admired the way Hank could tell an entire life story in just a few verses. Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings, Willie Nelson, Keith Whitley, Alan Jackson, and countless others carried pieces of Hank's style into their own careers. His songs refused to fade. Over the decades, artists from every generation recorded Hank Williams classics. His music crossed genres, influenced rock, folk, bluegrass, and gospel performers, and introduced millions of new listeners to traditional country music. The honors continued to grow as well. Hank Williams became one of the first inductees into the Country Music Hall of Fame in 1961. Museums, documentaries, books, tribute concerts, and historical markers have kept his story alive. More than 70 years after his death, his recordings continue to sell, his songs continue to be streamed around the world, and his influence can still be heard every time an artist chooses honesty. So, was Hank Williams worth more dead than alive? Commercially, his legacy certainly expanded after his passing. His music reached audiences he never lived to see, and his reputation only grew with each passing decade. But perhaps the better way to say it is this. Hank Williams didn't become great because he died young. He became a legend because he created timeless music while he was here. His death ended his life, but it never ended his career. Even today, when country music fans talk about the greatest singer-songwriter the genre has ever produced, one name is almost always part of the conversation. Hank Williams is still singing, and country music is still listening.
In a room with a flickering light, country music spotlight shining bright, showcasing tales of legends old, with heart and story